It's giving that. How about that?
That is funny as bricks, but okay, the source is connected. Why are you acting like it's not? Oh, there you go. Oh, all right. Go live for you. Since you live, why I still can't? Because yours should have act funny in a minute. Like, do I want to? I don't think I do. Yours give me the blues, but it's befitting. It's very much to your personality. This is stubborn as you are. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know. I don't know about that.
Maybe not. I feel like it today.
I'm like, ooh. You ever want to fight a web page before? Because that's how I feel right now. It says yours is starting, so I don't know if
it's live
actually up or not. And this one. You don't want that. I drove it today. You don't want it with me. I drove it today. You don't want it with me. I tell you that right. You don't want it. Okay.
Give them very much show off to me, but hey,
no,
who am I?
Alright, everybody. Okay, wait, it's right there in the studio. There we go. Still didn't do it. I'm in the studio, man. Come on, bro.
Did the lights just flash?
It's happening, yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I was wondering. Couldn't have been just me.
I'm lagging. How do I know? There's nothing's good. It's not a studio mode. It just should have been a studio mode. So, there you go. They need to hurry to piss out. Now I'm ready. Alright. It's freezing.
Is this chilly in here, man? It's cold. I ain't got my coat. It's freezing in this mug.
We live.
Oh, good evening, y'all. Sorry for the delay. Welcome to Social Flex.
Technical difficulties and all.
I mean. Jeez.
Every week is a new experience.
Man.
We cold in here.
Man, for reasons. So this might be a little quick podcast tonight. We downed a couple panelists, but we're not going to let that stop us. Today we will be discussing him versus her pen, or not, like, because we know that there are some couples out there who are same-sex couples. So I can't touch on that. I wish I could.
Well, I mean, it depends on the structure of their relationship. If it's like a dom and a femme, it's a femme and a femme. It's that.
Yeah.
I mean, there's varying things, but if there is a masculine entity in the relationship, like, my god sister, one of the masculinest
man,
one of the dudest dudes that ever duded out here. She is very, 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 very protective of her wife.
Yeah.
Like, she don't let her wife touching carrying groceries. doing a whole lot of stuff. She carries herself if she is the man, in a relationship. However, I do believe financially they kind of split
the situation.
The situation financially, I think it's kind of split. But as far as who's the fix it, who is the muscle, who is the more masculine,
because I don't want people to see the topics and
we're definitely pandering to heterosexual couples out here.
Yeah, like
that is the accusation.
That is the accusation, and I don't want it to seem like this, because this is open to everyone. So I think I did post on one of my last posts, like, your relationship status that doesn't matter. It's a conversation for all of us, all relationship statuses, whether whatever those situations are. But I am Sierra Tompkins. I am one of your hosts. I am 43, and I did.
You been lying? Why would you not know the answer to this?
So, because, like, I don't be really telling people my age. Like,
but you still know you've been on this planet.
Like, I be having to think about it. Because I lied about my age for like 10 years. I ain't gonna hold you. I was 30 for about 5 years. Like, once I hit 30, until I turned like 36, I was like, all right, it's time to stop playing. Like, it was time to stop playing. But I'm 43. I am single, dating, experiencing life, all those things. And yourself.
For me?
Absolutely. You're the only one in here.
Is this just me? I am Carlisa Turner. I am your other host. I am 42. I am widowed. Not good, because I ain't good having.
Okay, I mean, so me rubbing my legs is actually making me warm. Like, this is warming me up right now.
So you're making me think about my sister flexing on me after the thing.
Man,
I'm trying to see about. It's like another full of shit. You rub me in the
man, listen.
Damn, I gotta be full of shit.
Listen. So we'll be discussing him versus her pen, or whatever the maladies are with that.
All we gonna do is give y'all our POV, because that's all we got. Ain't nobody here to check it. Nobody here to dispute it. Y'all left us. Y'all abandoned us. Y'all quit on us. Y'all ain't show up. So now you stuck with whatever we think, whatever that is.
And I mean, so I know in a lot of conversations we have been told we are the 1%, whatever that means.
The minority.
Yeah.
The minority.
I don't really know what that means, but in situations where it's like you're going on a date or you're going out, me personally, I was always taught, you don't ask nobody to go nowhere, and you don't go nowhere if you don't have the money to pay for wherever you're going. So
yeah, a lot of people teach their raise them like, you don't go nowhere if you can't afford you times 2, not because you're going to pay for the other person, but to be able to handle you and whatever incidentals happen. Give you a buffer, give you a pad in amount. Don't just go about $20 and think. Unless you ordering a salad and a water,
Salad is like $20 now.
No, I'm in like a salad.
You talking about the $5 dip?
I mean, like the cob.
You ain't talking about the ahi tuna.
No, I definitely wasn't. I mean, like, unless you're gonna order like a value item, like, and even then, like, still, like, don't go nowhere where somebody can put you in a position, to be uncomfortable in that way. You know what I mean? So,
I think, I guess when it comes to this, like, the biggest discrepancy that I have is like actually going out with the male and kind of being like, is he gonna pay for it? Am I gonna pay for it? Like,
them thoughts never crossed my mind. I'd be ready to pull my card out.
I'd be ready to pull my card out, but in the same sense, like, I don't want to disrespect somebody. Like, I don't want to disrespect that. I guess I don't want to see male.
You ain't gotta tell them that you're going ready to pull your card, but be ready so you don't gotta get ready.
I'd be like,
That's all I'm saying. I'm saying you ain't gotta be like, hey baby, because I Just be like, you know.
I look at them.
Did I send you that video with a girl who said she went on her first date and the dude told her she didn't look like her picture?
Right.
It's not funny. First of all, I'm not laughing. Okay?
I am. I'm laughing.
It's not funny. So he gets there and he looks at her. He's like, you know, you don't look
I ain't
like
paying for this date.
Called her a catfish. Then was like, she was like, well, I didn't, you know, they sat down and had a date anyway. And she was like, well, you know, he was like, so, and so she's like, you know, I didn't bring any money. And so then he paid for it. And then after the day, he sent her a cash out request for his money back.
I didn't what up.
But
we just canceled the date. Like,
they didn't cancel the date. They
but that's what I'm saying. Like, girl, you ain't who you say you was. Like,
she was who she said she was. The problem is, you know what filters, makeup.
She was who she said.
Yes, she was. She looked like herself. She just. So, in fairness, if you look at the photos that are on her timeline, you know, there was a time when she was wearing her hair.
She looked like the old K. Michelle trying to get new K. Michelle vibes.
No. Her face was her face. The difference is, you know, she was wearing her hair a certain way in her pictures, and now she's gone natural.
Oh,
you see what I'm saying? So now she's wearing her. She did the big chop. You know, she got her hair in its natural state, and she got a little curly with the part. You know, I didn't think it was bad. I mean, but I didn't think it was terrible. I could see that she may have used a Snapchat filter, so, you know, beauty mode, or if you got an Android phone or whatever, to take the picture. I could say, or wore makeup, or, you know, the lighting, the angling was different, and then you get there and you're only seeing her from like here up.
Yeah,
in the pictures that were submitted, and I could tell by the angle where she filmed her video at, that from here down, the structuring is a little interesting. And, you know, not that that's a bad thing. I don't think that's bad. What I'm saying is,
I mean, like, I get that.
If you didn't want to go through it today, just say, I don't want to go through it.
Yeah,
like, you know, I'd rather just go, you know, end it now, because I can tell this isn't going anywhere. It's opposed to putting that girl through all that.
All that.
You know what I'm saying? You're looking at her all crazy, judging her and sizing her up. Like, I just felt like that was just unnecessary. And then you already done paid for it. Like, bro, move on. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean to each their own. I'm not judging. I personally wouldn't have sent the cash out request. I wouldn't have did it.
I mean,
you would have did it.
Yeah, like this one on this show, like, bitch, you would have sent that shit.
I wouldn't have did it.
I mean, that has happened. So that has happened to me. Actually, I loaned somebody some money, and we went out to dinner. And in my mind, I'm like, I hope you don't think us going out to dinner means you still don't owe me my fucking money, because I want my bread, bro. I want my bread. I never got my money back.
I don't lend money unless I'm comfortable with never seeing it, because I'm not going to be chasing you.
I just wanted to know if this person was a man of their word. Like, if you ain't a man of your word, that's cool. Just say that you wanted the money.
But shit happens.
Yeah,
and I know, because I'm a person that shit usually happens to. So, but that's real shit.
I mean, listen. Scooter ain't wanna roll with it to get the thing. He was like, nah, I'm chilling at home. You could try everything you. Oh, you want to leave for real? All right. Yeah, my car was not with it today. Like, so, but yeah. So I mean, that's my problem. Is like when you at the end, when it comes to like the check coming, I be looking like, dude. So what is we? You know, it's just that situation, because I don't, like I said, I never go nowhere where I don't have it. Not at all. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, but you're thinking about lending money, like you're like, if I'm not comfortable with never seeing money again, I don't lend them. Because I'm not about to run you down, chase you down, because I get mad for real. So, and but I take shit too far. So
that was a lesson my brother always taught me. He's like, you know, you don't ever lend money, you give it. With the chances that you may get it back whenever.
I get it back, cool, yeah.
If you don't get it back,
I bet I won't give it to you again. But
you'll get it back 10 times full through some other type of method. You know, karma is a dangerous person.
I don't like that shit. I heard an interesting thing about karma. Like, how come there ain't never no good karma? Why karma only come around when you done did some shit that's fucked up?
For real.
So, you know what? I don't like him, but he might be on to something with that one there.
Man. I've had my fair share. So, karma. Well,
Good or bad?
both.
Explain the good karma right now. Name it. Quick, come on, rattle it off.
I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily good karma for
Exactly.
good karma for me, but I feel it's good. Like my grandma being here, I just feel like that's
God ain't ready yet.
he sure fucking ain't.
He ain't done with her bossing y'all asses around, keeping.
Okay, I
He
mean,
ain't done with her keeping y'all asses in line. That ain't got ish to do with karma. Furthermore, her lifespan don't got shit to do with you. The audacity of you to make that about you. Wow, no, that has nothing to do with you. Why me?
She be chilling too. I love it. It's just, I mean, there are always good things that happen. It ain't like I check them off, but the bad shit that happened, I'd be like, oh, you's funny for that. Like my car, not wanting to get it together today, but then to sound like, you know what, you're a real nigga. I guess I'll go ahead. We can go through the whole mess. I guess. Use a real one. I guess I'll do what I gotta do today. But was I trying to take a nap? Yeah.
Thank God I got 62 cars.
Man, listen.
I'd have really been mad.
Listen.
Well, I don't blame for Friday then. I'm gonna have something else. But back to him versus her paying. I mean, I don't know. I don't have a problem with either person paying. I don't mind paying.
I actually
prefer to keep my money in my pocketbook though with my account.
I've actually had.
If it's a matter of preference, I would prefer never to spend 10 cents.
Girl,
ever.
I want you to pay for a pack of gum this month. Listen.
Would never pay
But
for
I think so. I've had a couple of people with the tug of war. Like, do I really want, in the essence, to take money from you or to accept those generous offers? No, I don't. Not really. It's real hard for me to do that. Do I appreciate them? I definitely do. It's like, I actually blocked somebody from Zelle. I had to unblock him though, because it was pretty immature for me to block him. It was really immature. I can admit that now. But as soon as I unblocked them, they sent me money. So now it's like,
say thank you.
I did. It was.
That's all you got.
I know it. You
my
know,
daughter's having trouble with that right now. This little boy likes sending her a couple of dollars every now and again. She like, stop sending me money.
Listen.
I tell you, girl, just say thank you. I thought my boy dote on you. That's what I'm gonna do.
And that be it. They be like, do you need or like get gas money is one of my friends is really like a gas money person. Like if I do anything, okay, you need gas money. He even I had took his mom somewhere. He told his mom to just leave the money in the car. Like, don't tell her that you leave it in the car. Just leave it, because she ain't gonna take it from you. And he's right. I'm not. What?
I ain't got nothing listening.
Yeah, I'm not taking it. And there's been some situations where I've actually paid, like, and then there's also the question, like, if I'm asking you to go out as a man, in your head, do you think like I'm supposed to pay, or are you paying? Because
so I've been in that situation before. I had a friend, and you always talked about getting together. And I was like, well, why don't we go to the movies? Like, you know what I'm saying, speaking or whatever.
You went to the movie?
And we went. This is back when this is old. This is back when you thought this was recent. I don't know.
Because I bet you I won't never go to a movie with you again.
I don't know if you guys I don't even like the movies, for your information. But okay, so we went to the movies, and then after the movies, we went to originals and whatever. Ooh. But when we went to the movies, like, he was looking at me like, what? like whatever the price of the movie was, we both looking at each other. He was like, you invited me here. I didn't invite you. You invited me out. Swipe. We went to originals afterwards, a pizza and fry. Swipe. So we were talking about hanging out. So I was like, oh yeah, y'all hung out. How did it go? And somebody asked him, like, did you buy her popcorn? He was like, no, she invited me out. I didn't pay for nothing. She paid. She invited me. They was like, the fuck did he say? This caused like a stir.
Yeah, I bet it did.
They were like, hey, so-and-so, come here, listen to this. You believe this shit? You know, a lot of people felt like he was wrong for that. Like, anytime you out with a young lady, you know, you handle that. And if you can't handle that, then don't go.
Right.
You know, he was like, but she invited me. Like, I don't give a fuck who invited you. Like, you should have told her that. I felt where he was coming from. And he was right. I did invite him. I was the initiator of that particular invitation. So I ate that. I didn't feel no type of way about it. But it was funny the flat he caught as a result. But they're like, and you paid it? I was like, yeah.
There's a couple times where I've paid for them. Like, it's weird. Like, well, again, it's one of those situations where we're like, so there have been a couple of times we went to movies and I've actually paid, but like for the tickets, not, I guess, the snacks and shit. But the snacks be more than the tickets sometimes.
Hey. Especially if you're a little souvenir snob. Like,
Oh, okay.
the souvenir cup.
All right.
The
That's
souvenir
for the
bucket of
kids.
popcorn.
That's for the kids.
No, it ain't. It's me when I went with Beyonce. I wanted that goddamn Beyonce.
I thought you were talking about me when I took the kid.
No, I get the bucket. I get the little cup.
Cause I was like, Jamari, get the superhero cup. Get that one. That one's cute.
Yeah, my mom, she's the same way. She went on a little souvenir shit, things like that. You know what I mean? So if, you know, that's what you into.
We'd have been up here earlier. She ain't ordered food.
No, it's all good.
I mean, I guess.
It's all good. We already started. We started chit-chatting and everything.
Oh shit. Okay.
And so
Is it that one?
I gotta switch it to.
she got to switch it to it. But yeah, it's that one. You can introduce yourself.
Give me a second.
On the floor, probably.
I'll be in here more professional. Yeah, man. OG right here.
He gonna say, let's see if you drop something else again. Like, nigga, how would you tell your coworkers you should have put the damn shit in the bag?
In the box,
first
yeah.
place?
No.
I'm not the one.
Order two.
I is not the one.
So we have two beautiful ladies joining us for tonight's show. We'll go ahead and have them introduce themselves, and
Yes.
if they would like to state their age and relationship status, they could do that as well.
Okay.
You're in that
So,
one.
as y'all know in prior episodes, hopefully you do, my name's Angel Morris. I am just had a birthday, so now I'm 41. I've been on this show since I was 39.
Oh damn! Since you was
Yes.
Oh, that's what's up.
Heck yeah. I am single, still dibbling and dabbling
She sounds.
and whatever. Right now, I'm a little bit injured, you know.
Family show.
Hey, listen,
Family show.
family gotta do this.
Family
But
This ain't
I'm open to dating. I'm open to flirting. I'm open to vacation.
not open.
I am not open to drama or your baby's mama. Thank you.
I guess. Would you like to?
Sure. I'm Brianna. I'm 24. I just had a birthday as well. I'm single, dead ass single, no sugar daddy, nothing. I want sugar daddy.
Oh, no, sugar
I
daddy.
want fine ass sugar daddy like Morris Chestnut, okay?
You got aspirations over here. You got aspirations, y'all.
But I travel. I don't got no kids, and also I do massaging.
Well, she wanted. She could give you a massage.
And Bob's about to be on fire.
Yeah, you got to put your social out there.
Oh, my Instagram is _Queen Bree _
Queen Bree _
No, you messed it up. It's
Are you on Facebook?
_ Queen Bree _
Okay, Bree RI.
Are you on Facebook as well?
Yeah, Brianna Breezy.
Okay, that's her inbox was like. It usually happens to somebody after the show.
Absolutely.
I will not be responsible for taking any type of accountability for those situations. I'm not going to do it.
Hey.
But we're discussing him versus her paying. Like, if you have ever went on a date or had situations where you may have felt obligated to pay, or you may have felt like the man was obligated to pay.
Okay. So I have done both. I have been the payer and I have been the payee, if you will. And I have to say that there's a certain level of, I don't want to say responsibility, but I want to say entitlement to paying. If I'm the one that's paying and I'm already, this is the first or second date and I'm not really feeling, that this is going anywhere because I have to pay, so I have to show you what I am capable of doing as a woman versus you showing me off top what are you capable of doing as a man. And we're not talking about no $200 dates or nothing ridiculous. We're talking about reality dates.
Like Applebee's and the Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, exactly. Reality dates.
How does that demonstrate what you're capable of doing as a man or a woman just because you can afford to pay for some dinner at a restaurant?
Capable
I can
as
buy Applebee's all day, but don't you ask me to pay near bill and this bitch ain't.
Right. I would say capable as in like, are you capable of showing me that you like me enough to pay and provide for initial reactions or initial?
That ain't even what I'm looking for. What you capable of? But now that you lying anyway. I'm going to be lying.
They do.
Hey, look. They gonna lie. And I know
playing with the plugs. I'm not impressed by none of this shit.
Right.
They lying and I'm lying. So that's just what it is.
Facts. I'm not impressed with none of the shenanigans you performing. And I mean, I guess that comes like you said, after a couple days. You actually got to go on a couple days to be like, it's looking shady to me.
I don't feel like that is how you figure it out. I don't know, but that's my.
To me, I was like, I gotta figure out, nigga. Like, I gotta be like, if I ain't feeling your vibe, I ain't feeling you tonight. Like, like, I'm like,
Like, I don't know if he pays and I like him, the panties might get dropped.
Facts.
They just might.
Facts.
They just might, and that's just a might.
I feel you on that.
But if I'm paying, my cooch is pretty hard, and dry. It's like a pet rock. It's just there. It's not moving. It's not
in my face because you ended on the floor.
Or nothing.
Why did I pick my face up?
I mean, because if I gotta pay, I'm paying for my son. This is my nephew. That's the feelings that it gives. It don't give. I'm so wet that I gotta pay for him.
Facts. And I did that in my last relationship.
Yeah, my organs ain't connected to my wallet or anybody else. But what I would say to that is that for me, it doesn't move me one way or the other. Like, if you pay, thank you. Oh my goodness, I appreciate you so much. Thank you. If I pay, I pay. I mean, I was gonna pay the shit anyway. I like to eat. I'm gonna pay it anyway.
I don't mind.
I'm paying anyway.
If I'm married, if I'm in a relationship, I don't mind paying. It still gives what it's supposed to give once we get to that point. But we're talking about initial interactions and all that.
Yeah,
it's real. It's like Chris Rock. Nah, it ain't.
Much as I eat out, I'm gonna be paying this bill anyway. I'm dead serious because we go out to eat all the time. I go out to eat, sometimes by myself.
I
take my kid. So this was going to get spun.
Right. And you know what?
One way or the other.
I don't mind going Dutch if you say it, hey, look, I'm going through something right now. I don't know you like that. I don't feel like I should be spending XYZ. But I do want to get to know you and really spell it out like that.
You don't even got to go nowhere that far. Right. Sit somewhere and drink the courtesy water for all the fuck I care. but that's me though.
I think
Because
that's
you're
what
there
you-
for the conversation.
Yeah, I'm an
That's
intellectual.
my
So
thing.
where does can we convert?
My thing
Like,
is always like my first go to is always coffee or breakfast.
Let's drink coffee, so you can save that.
Or tea,
Breakfast.
or let's go get breakfast. And it's not expensive.
It's not.
So if you gotta pay $4 for a coffee, like that's not really gonna break you.
Right.
But then you can decide like, hey, I really fucks with you. Let's
I like breakfast, CC, only because for the simple fact, like,
I
you
just
wasn't laying up with nobody that morning.
What was
I
it?
got work, right? Right.
I mean
I'm gonna jump
Yeah,
right
I
up.
mean-
I'm like, I got something to do. I'll holler at you on the
right.
I'm gonna get up with you.
But
Though.
I've actually done that. Like I've had coffee with somebody, and then like on a humbug, I happen to be out, like in Bridgeville, and was like, "Hey, I'm on Bridgeville. Like, what's up?" It's like, all right, meet me at. We went to Permanis,
Yeah. And it's nothing wrong. Perennials is fire.
and he was just like, "Get the tip." Like I got it. So, but we just sound like we just cool. Like that's just a homie. Like you know what I mean? Ain't
But
nothing.
that's the temporary or possible waters you could end up floating into by paying for a man and or going Dutch. Is you could be friend zoned as a woman. And as a woman, women don't get friend zoned as much as men, in my opinion.
I don't mind being friend zoned.
Check the stats, Google it if you need to, but I really don't feel like women get friended as much as males do.
So, how I feel about that is like, yeah, as a female, there's a possibility that you could get friend zoned, but I feel like we,
I don't know
as
too
a,
many guys that's doing that shit.
the possibility of a female getting friend zoned is because the male has made it a thought process that they're never going to get a chance to,
Right.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, I don't know nobody like that. You know somebody like that?
like what?
That's out here friend zoning the females. Who was that, Cat?
No, that one cat. No.
You ever friend zoned a girl before?
Yeah, like come on, like we need to hear it.
He's not.
What?
So, like,
He's not.
you know how women that get guys and they end up in the friend zone. You know how that works.
Yeah.
But have you ever put a female in the friend zone? Like, you know.
Yeah, I got a bunch of friends.
Okay.
I mean-
No friends that I don't want to fuck.
Okay.
Have you tried dating them and then realized they were better off being in the friend zone and that's how they ended up there?
Yep.
That's what we're talking
Yeah,
about.
that's what
Yeah,
we're
like,
Like you
asking.
took
I
them
don't know
out
too
on a
many
date and
guys
was
that
like, you know what, this ain't gonna work for me, or you ain't the type that's really what I need. So, but I like your vibe, so we on the homie tip.
Now listen, I got 6 women friends. 2 of them was like that. So the other 4 was just dope from the rip.
Okay.
So to me, women are intelligent. They're just as capable as any man at any given time. And you just have to know their worth and what they're worth. So to me, women are dope. Flat the fuck out, whether you want to fuck or not. But still, at the end of the day, they're still as capable as a man, and they have resources as any man. Period.
See, that was dope. We appreciate you and put a clip of Michael on the podcast.
We
You
needed
can
a
take
male
a chair.
perspective
We needed a
real
male
quick.
perspective.
Thank you.
But I mean, this also goes into like the household situations too.
Sorry.
It's like,
Like when it comes to like the bill situation, the 50-50, the 80-20, the whatever, yeah.
70-30.
And I watched a podcast that put it into like a different perspective, and they were saying like, as an adult, you should be paying 100. Like you shouldn't be looking for someone to go 50-50 with you, because if you were by yourself, you're paying all of it.
But would I be paying it to this magnitude if I was by myself?
It-
That's what you have to consider. That's a cute perspective to have, however common. What would my overhead be by myself? My overhead with me is one thing. My overhead with you is a totally another ball game.
Yeah.
So to say that and just asking
and
that.
ask this question to my friend.
Eh,
It's a guy.
should bring his ass to the podcast.
It's a guy.
But so when it comes to those scenarios, it's like that because sometimes that could be a hard conversation having out with somebody that you cohabitate with. Like, my God, like I need you to kick it up a notch.
And if you can't have that conversation in that manner, because before y'all ever sign leases, broker mortgages, or whatever else, that needs to be an understanding beforehand.
But
People be trying to put the horse before the cart before the horse,
Right,
and be
which is
fucking up
really
the
ass
game.
before the cash.
You know what I'm saying?
It
Like,
really
stop
is.
it. Like, you know,
Oh my
we about to
God.
live together.
Our sex is so this. Let's just move in and just fuck already and just
Hell
live it
no.
out because it's just the greatest. And then you realize and you move on with that again. All you do is fuck and play video games.
Facts.
And I'm the one that's really supporting. So now, what did you do? What did you just really agree to?
So I definitely feel that. I've actually had somebody recently ask me like, "Would you move in with someone again?" And I'm like, I mean, I would, but I would have to still have had my own sense of space, like my own
I feel you on
property, like my own
Yeah, have a shoe
house,
room.
my own apartment, something.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't need that.
I feel like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
No,
off.
you good.
But I feel like if I'm like dating somebody and we try to move in together, I'm like, bro, I need my own space. Like, I just need me a time. Like, I don't want you in my face. I might go in your face and be like,
It's
oh,
the
babe.
hypocrisy.
Right, like
Hypocrisy. The comfort in the hypocrisy is crazy.
I mean, my situation with that is like, so. I know you ain't turning it down.
I know you're turn our heat down. Put our heat back up.
Hey, you got 4 people over here talking about that heat. I hope you ain't touching.
It ran down the steps.
Who's that?
DJ about to go downtown.
Wait, who's that, Kevin?
No.
Okay, I was like, come back down.
But there's
Definitely did. It got cold in here.
man, listen, my toes are so freezing right
I'm about
now.
to shake, and I'm drinking too.
Turn that back up, please.
But yeah, that's just like, again, I agree. It's a conversation that needs to be had beforehand. But that is a sticky conversation to have, especially if you're not really in each other's finances like that.
So then you shouldn't be living together.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be signing no leases. You shouldn't be out here doing brokering no mortgages or nothing else. If that is a conversation that you are uncomfortable having, then you should be uncomfortable cohabitating. Period. Point blank. Plain and simple. End of discussion. Because this is your real life we're talking about here. You're about to make a life altering decision that could go mad left. You know what I'm saying?
If you ain't getting right, if you ain't
And you're about
right,
to just go into that willy-nilly half cock. That's crazy.
you ain't going to Reese to me. You're not going to
What she said.
What she said. I don't care.
That.
And I almost got Reese Tisa. I got my own Reese Tisa motherfucking story.
I was really listening to her TikTok like,
Listen, look, I'm gonna tell you the short.
Cause I felt that shit.
Here's the short version of my Reese Tisa. I went on Tinder.
I'm saying my bad.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
Yes, ma'am. This is the short version. Went on Tinder. Met this fine man.
red flag.
I mean, yeah.
Damn,
She was that bad.
So I mean,
What up, Kev? What up?
So y'all out yet?
No, if you turn it back up, because I think DJ turned it
yeah,
down.
he was messing with stuff.
Yeah, turn it back up. We still cold.
He touched it. He touched it.
We freezing.
My little bones is not.
So, Kev, what you think about?
I'm cool.
Kev.
It's fine, sir.
What you think about him versus her paying when dating? When you date someone, do you pay or do you make them pay, or it depends on the
Man,
situation?
pay.
A man should pay flat out.
Flat out.
Flat out.
So
What's your number then?
She's not playing.
669 pay.
She's not playing.
669 pay.
Do you? What about in relationships? Like, do you believe that it should be 50-50, 60-40, 70-30?
I think maybe in relationships been for a while. I think maybe like 80-20 maybe.
Okay.
And the 20 part is like something small. We might go to the sheets or something. Yeah, who knows?
Like her getting her groceries or some shit.
Yeah, something small. Yeah, we went out to eat and the bill's like $100 and some, $200 some. Yeah.
So you
And she might take the
she go to the
10%.
mall and
Yeah,
make sure
take the
she
shit.
brought you underwear and socks back, fresh,
Yeah,
some shit
yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Facts.
What y'all think? What you think?
Well, nothing. So I've been in a I've been on both sides of the spectrum. I've been in a situation where I was the financier, and I've been, but in my marriage, I had no worries. Like I didn't. If I made money, he was like, keep it, bye. Go do something with that. Like, I know you need to do. You know what I mean? So I didn't have that worry before. If I have a preference, I would prefer to be with someone that wants to provide for me. You know what I mean? If I need to kick in or chip in at certain points just because we're like struggling a little bit and we're a little low or light here and there, then fine. But if I have to go 50-50, I'm cool with that too. I mean, but my preference, I like to live blissfully ignorant. Bills, what are those? I don't know. We have bills. I've never seen a bill.
Other ways. I mean,
Yeah, that's what it is.
yeah, I mean, you got laundry, dishes, and stuff like that. Who knows what you might want, but you still providing, but just
Yeah.
not with money.
Yeah. But like I said, that was my life.
like that,
I appreciate that you saying flat out men should pay. You know what I mean? But I was just talking about how my lady parts get real hard like a rock when I have to pay for a man. I get real.
It's the only
It's
one.
giving nephew. It's giving son. It's giving you my homie, and you never gonna smell this. So
That
stop
part.
looking.
Yeah.
That part. Now, granted, if he's paid a couple days and he showed that he can treat me like a queen and I'm feeling that princess, I'm gonna pop up and I'm gonna, here goes some Gucci guilty for you, boo, because you're cultivating those feelings into me, and now I want to get back. But if you off the rip, like, yeah, you gonna have to pay this,
Get the pocket. Oh, damn.
Yeah, like, wait a minute.
I'm gonna enjoy my
I
time.
left my wallet out there.
Expensive shit.
Nah, let me ask my homeboys if they got paid. Like,
And I'm gonna make sure. Do you got Uber?
I don't like when I like doing things on my own. When I
Right.
Right.
I don't like it's like asking for stuff. Like
Yeah.
I like that. Can you get that? Nah, I don't
So
like
I'm
that.
not now. Suddenly, I'm not interested.
Like somebody-
That's my time.
yeah.
Yeah, I like doing it on my own. I might be somewhere out. Oh, damn. I know my baby would love this and get it. I don't
Yeah,
like
but that's being thoughtful though. That's a different type of. That's like going into the conversation of upbringing. Like your upbringing, you were probably instilled those things.
You're attentive to listening.
Yeah, you're attentive. You listen. You kind of navigate what a female's into to know what to get her.
Yeah.
All right.
And guess what? They owe me for this heat too.
Hey!
I got you. That's one number.
Got you there.
But yeah, I think that sometimes it's also a portion of upbringing. And like I really think in some men it's instilled in them that a female should never have to pay for you.
Yeah, but sometimes people get scorned. You know what I'm saying? And upbringing be damned. Like, man, my mom raised me. I'm not fuck these ungrateful bitches. I'm not doing none of that shit. Fuck that. I don't give a fuck. I had this bitch, and she was in the. You ever listen to the conversation?
Absolutely, all day.
They get their feel out.
That's why I said I got so many men that vent to me. I be like this when the couch like, go ahead. What happened? Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's great.
That's crazy.
No, because for me, like, I'm 24 and I've been living here for 6 years. I come here by a new dude or whatever, get boyfriends and shit. Then they turn up to my ex the next day. Because it's like, why the fuck am I paying for your shit? Like, my ex-boyfriend, Lord Jesus. Like,
she got automatically.
like, he was
Trying to get out her body.
because this nigga, he was like, I said, hey babe, why don't you get a job? Like, we was together
Not
for
get a
2
job.
years. I said, babe, why don't you get a job? Like, you know, like try something. He gonna say, oh, I haven't had a job since high school. I looked at him like he was fucking dumb as fuck. Like,
That's for somebody to live here.
Oh yes, that sounds very Pittsburgh.
Damn.
sorry. She had to say it for me.
I dated in Ohio.
I'm from Jersey, so I could have said it better, but no, like I'm from Jersey and
I heard that the men here are, and this was coming from a man actually, and that he was saying something about the women here too. He said that the men here are more laid back. Like they want women to approach them. They want women like,
They're very.
and they said that the women here are more aggressive than any other place that they have been. Like there's more women that will actually pursue a man, ask the man out, approach a man.
sorry, I need a nigga to approach me, but I mean, if I like what I see, I'll go for it. You feel me? Like, what's up, big daddy? Like,
Not me.
let me go.
The
Like,
world
what's
will never
up?
know.
Like, take me out to dinner. Like, something. Let's go.
I mean, I've learned that like a lot of I'll say males because I ain't going to say men. A lot of males do kind of recluse their feelings that they have for a female. Like I can have plenty of people tell me they like her. I'm like, still.
I ain't gonna lie, I had a couple people in my inbox about Carlisha too.
What about me?
Yeah.
Y'all better stop telling lies.
No, it was like, what's that? What would they say? You did a good job on a podcast, but I just couldn't keep my eyes off of the woman with the red lips and the big titties. Like, oh my God. Yes, I'm like, is you for me? Is you for her?
I mean,
You just don't know her
name.
You just don't know her name. Okay.
Right.
What's her name? You know what?
Watch the podcast and find out about
That's
it.
I ain't even gonna lie. That's exactly what I said. I said, go on social plays. Here you go. Here's a link. Blah, blah, blah. I did because at the end of the day, if I give you Carlisha anything, first of all, she gonna come to me, chew me out, and then she chew you out next. You chew me.
Or vice versa. Or vice versa. I'd be like, yeah, so they like you. She'd be like, nah.
I never believed that.
I'm like, all right.
Because
I even showed her receipts. Like, hey,
you're looking for what you were provided when you were in love.
I think that's unfair. I think it's unfair to hold the rest of the world to that standard. However, what it did is not teach me, but it reinforced my worth.
Yeah.
Like that I am worth it. It let me know that it's possible and that it's not something that's unfathomable or
the
unattainable.
bar is so high, baby girl. I feel like you in the wrong city. That's how I feel.
She in the wrong fucking country.
I feel like that's not. My husband was proof that it's possible here because he's from here, born and raised here. So he is
raised in this generation.
just like I hang with a lot of my guy cousins. One in particular, I was just hanging with the other day, and his favorite thing to say is, "I hate these hoes. I hate these hoes." So I was like, "Well, stop shopping." At the hose store. He's like, I'm not shopping at no hose store. He said, but sometimes, he goes on to things that frustrate him. And he's like, nobody does. I said, I feel like that's offensive. I'm proof that what you're looking for is possible. But I can't date you. No, you cannot. But that's not the point. The point is, I am proof that what you are asking for or what you are looking for here locally is possible. That it exists here. So to say that it's just not around, it does not. When it was for you, it will certainly find you. Mm-hmm. You're not going to have to chase it. You will attract it. Mm-hmm. Be open to receiving that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
That's the point. The point is be open to receive it. A lot of people are so closed down and shut down from whatever happened previously. They're not open to the possibilities of whatever something else could possibly be. I know when I first started dating again, I got into a space where I was like, okay, I don't have no expectations. Whatever it's going to be, it's going to be. And I met some really nice people at that time because I actually let my guard down some. Now, What I'm not going to do though is let you play in my face. I'm not going to. We're not playing those games. We're not playing in the face. But I keep it.
Fine with playing in your face, man. Okay, I just want to know what that means.
I'm dating you, but I'm answering the calls to other women.
She is.
No, what I mean by playing in my face.
That's why I asked, what does that mean?
What I mean by playing in my face is
Right.
presenting a facade that's not really you. So you're approaching me in one manner, but I catch you in another manner.
I need an example.
I can't give an example without
I think I know what you're talking about.
instilling someone in that we both know.
I just want an example.
Okay, so can I
I'll
do
give
that
you an
since
example.
No, I want an example right
I'm
now.
an outside party?
Yeah,
Okay, so I think what you're trying to say is if they're showing you, okay, I'm a gentleman, I'm opening up doors, I'm paying for dates, I'm talking to you soft and sweet, this, that, and the third. But in actuality, when I'm behind closed doors at my own house, my own environment, I'm an ignorant ass nigga. I don't wash my ass. I don't wash up. I don't clean up after myself. But I'm gonna still treat you like a queen and this, that, and the third. And I presented like I'm this upstanding man with this kind of
But two
lifestyle.
things can be true.
it's a sense
Right.
Two things can be true.
Right.
I don't know who this person that we both know is.
I made him look
But-
good.
But two things can be true. I can be a gentleman. I can be somebody that wants to treat you like a queen. I can like you. But I can also find some of the shit you do offensive. I can find some of the shit that you do unsettling. We can't keep losing the fact. Just that like a man has the power to turn you up, that knife cuts
And
both
both
ways.
ways.
You understand what I'm saying? I may feel the same way about you. I might have thought that you was a certain type of lady, you know what I'm saying, that carried herself a certain type of way, but now I'm starting to, you know what I'm saying, pay attention a little more, and I'm starting to know that you might not move necessarily
How I
the
like
way
it.
I thought you moved. You know what I mean? So now I'm reacting to what I feel, and now you feel that I'm misrepresenting me instead of maybe taking into account that maybe you've done something or said something or let me get
To
a whiff
turn
of
him
something
off, or-
that was
yeah.
a little off-putting.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? It's easy to point the finger. You understand what I'm saying? But we got to go back to
I
taking
mean,
accountability.
But I'm saying, like, even in those stages where that does happen, and you as the person take accountability and you say, look, hey, when we were in this stage, you were this person. Now that we're in this stage, you're this person, and you're what's the word? You're kind of conjuring what you feel something should be without having a clear discussion with me about what it is.
But everyone does that. Everybody does that. Everybody creates expectations going into situations. You understand what I'm saying? Some people are more vocal about their, you know what I'm saying, one-sided expectations than others. Which is how I can be like, I didn't do that to you. I didn't do that to you out loud. I didn't do that to you out loud. You understand what I'm saying? If everyone goes into a situation, you know what I'm saying, hoping and perceiving it's going to be a certain way. And when you get with this person and he's making you feel a certain type of way, your mind begins to create, you know what I'm saying, future
And I think,
scenarios
like,
and how you think this is going to go.
I think like the thing that gets me too is, unfortunately, this is something that I'm not very keen on. I'm not very keen on going to someone else's home. I'm not comfortable with that. So if you're constantly asking me to go to your home and I'm not comfortable with that, I'm going to tell you, like, I'm not comfortable with that. And here are the reasons why. And if you can't accept those reasons why, now I'm putting us in. First of all, it's not that I don't want to come into your home, but these are the reasons why I don't. So if you can't understand those reasons, now it's like, oh, you just don't want to come to my house. I never said that. I said these are the reasons why.
That's now we have a case of what was said versus what I heard. That's number one. Number two, if at some point you coming here was not an issue, you were pulling up and you were stopping through, and now all of a sudden, now I think you
can't start. You can't start.
Now, while all of a sudden now,
Let me ask y'all.
you ain't sliding in the driveway. What's up?
I got a situation that like encompassed everything, including the question 50 people. So I met this guy 5 days before my birthday. The OK app. I'm on the
Another
dating
damn
site.
app.
Yes, I am.
Another apps.
I am
Yes, I
too,
am.
but I really don't go on that.
So on the BLK app or whatever. So I mean, this guy I accidentally called him because I was trying to call my little schmeat man, but you know what I'm saying? It was
I know the story, so that's why you're gonna hear me
you know
laugh.
what I mean? So he was like, you know who you call? Because I was trying to be like, well, yeah, how much you want to pay? He's like, I ain't trying to get up, take your money, da da da. He's like, how about I take you out? And we just ended up on an impromptu date to the Cheesecake Factory. He took me to the mall.
Celebration
Yeah,
cheesecake.
look, took me to the mall, bought
Cheesecake me right now.
me like $200 worth of perfume at Sephora.
At least you got a festival.
and got me a little outfit for my birthday. And that was the first date. Then the second
Wait a
day.
minute, wait a minute.
I need this type of
It was-
Time out.
first day.
Right, this was
That
the
was
first day.
that was an impromptu, spontaneous, on the spot. We did not plan nothing.
Y'all must have went to the
Date.
Cheesecake Factory out in North Village if y'all hitting up Sephora.
Shit, you know too much.
It's the mall. It's at the mall.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you said we did this, we got an outfit, we did that. Y'all only did that because y'all was right there.
Yeah,
Y'all
we
wasn't done conversing, so
Right.
y'all walked the mall. You
Right.
popped in and you touched a few things. You was like, you like that?
Listen,
You like that?
Yeah. Right.
You know, game
So
was
then-
too much. It's Roseanne.
Right. So then,
I'm up on.
I let him know, you know what I mean, I had a birthday dinner coming up. You know, she was coming to the birthday dinner, so he paid for the dinner and was like, I
Wait a
want to see you
minute,
again.
you paid for
My birthday dinner that I had set up for me and my girlfriends, we all had birthdays.
okay.
So he paid for everybody or just you?
Just you.
Just me.
I mean, that's responsible. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's responsible.
So, you know, the birthday dinner came and went, and he's like, I want to meet your friends. I want to go out. So we went out. He's paying drinks for all my girls. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Then he's calling
I know
his
a cat
friends
daddy
to
like
try to
this.
like cool in and this, that, and the third. And then the third day, I had like some type of issue with my debit card or something like that. I was going grocery shopping, and he just so happened to have come swing through and pay my $300 bill at Giant Eagle. So I'm like, okay, I like this guy. I like this guy.
Lord,
I like this
I
guy.
can't wait to have the money worth $300 flow to me.
Listen,
I already have my flight tickets at $300.
well, hey, look, I ain't got too many people to feed, but it was 300. It's still 300. You know what I'm saying? As far as food is concerned. So then I'm like, okay, I like this guy. We gonna see what's going on a private tip. I go on vacation. I come back. He's like, hey, you know, why can't I never get you a loan? This, that, and the third. I said, okay, you got a point. Because he went out with my girlfriends twice in 2 nights and is paying drinks and all that. Okay, get to his house. No, yeah. Uh-huh. This is like
Not me.
encounter number 4.
That's too. That's
No, or it might have been encounter number 5.
Yeah,
because
it was number 5.
It was number 5. It was encounter number 5.
five.
It was on Easter during the daytime when he had company and other people at his house. So it wasn't like a nighttime visit or none
Did
of
you
that
know these
stuff.
people that was there?
I did not.
Exactly. See, I'm not.
I'm not participating.
I did not.
Alone
So
is a
I
stretch in
went
a room full of motherfuckers out.
I went in the house. It was his sister.
Well, not the sister. Oh, she.
Yeah,
She's in on it.
Oh,
she loved it.
oh,
She was.
she won.
Love that. Like you said. Sis!
But
Oh my God, you're so pretty.
I know, right?
Nobody love me.
I'm the only sister I heard
But look, she truly looked like a sister because you know how the sister can really.
But
be like
she's in on the game.
Like, look, right.
The game is being, hey man, come on to my house for
So
Easter. Just come
a
on.
few
My mom-
things led me to be like, okay, yeah, he gave me princess treatment. Yeah, he showed me that he wanted to pay. And yeah, he taken on many dates or whatever. Treat me like a queen, this, that, and the third. But we had a conversation where I cut him off. It went something like, what were you to, he gave me the scenario and it ended it right there. What were you to do if I was to say and be on the phone and tell you shut the fuck up and mind your business? I said, oh, is that how you talk to your women? He said, that's how women should, da 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 da. I said, okay. I'm going to be real feminine about it. I'm going to shut the fuck up. I'm going to mind my business. I'm going to be quiet. But the next time I'm on the phone and you want to know something, it might be on some shut the fuck up, mind your motherfucking business. And don't be mad about it. Because at the end of the day, we both human first.
You know next time. You shut the fucking mouth, your motherfucker. If I can keep my hands to myself.
Right.
There's a high probability I won't. But if I can,
and that's the reason why
I'm out. Because that's it. It's over.
Because
it's over. Either way, it's over.
I gave in to my physical preferences. He was 5'7". I'm 5'9".
No, he was.
I'm 200 plus. He under like, and when I seen him at his house and he didn't have regular clothes on, I seen how small he was. I was like, there's no way I could date a man that I could beat up. Like, I don't want to date you if I could beat you the fuck up. Yes. And I don't hit men, but if it just looks like I could rock you,
You violent.
no, I'm not. I don't hit men. But if I've actually been engaged to somebody. I was engaged to somebody that was actually and everybody. Now the guy that was shorter than me that I was engaged to years ago, he's a little stockier. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so you couldn't beat him up.
I couldn't beat him because he you know what I mean? This guy had chicken legs, looked like he didn't break your ankle or some shit. Like I just felt like I could just literally DDT him right in the motherfucker.
Not DDT.
Yeah. Bam! And you know what I mean? Probably break a bone or something. So it's like I couldn't see myself having a man tell me, mind your business, shut the fuck up and mind your business. And I know I could whoop your motherfucking ass if you talking to me like that.
So can I ask you?
I told you how.
So I told him it was a wrap and we're not compatible and don't call me again.
Let me ask you this: was this at Easter? Was this at
This was on Easter. I love you because you are my cousin. Goddamn.
So we would conversation. Everything would have been over. I'd have got my car and left.
I did.
What I'm saying.
I did.
I only speak. It wasn't even like as soon as he said that, I'd have been like,
No, I answered the question because
and rolled
I
about.
want you to know.
You already know how I get down.
You don't have to sit there and ask for closure. You know why.
This not gonna be fair.
You can't.
Whatever my reaction to that is, you're not gonna.
No, and then he lifted up. I had a little pouch, and he kept lifting it up like the pouch, like that look fat under there. What that look like? I said, it don't look like you gonna look at it. That's what it looked like. Like it don't look like you about to look at nothing. I'm leaving. I'm out.
I think he was trying to be funny with that one, but the whole "what would you do if," which lets you know that he's definitely be in a predicament where he's talked to somebody before. And like I said, Carlisa personally, just me, I don't know.
I'm with you.
If we're speaking in the spirit of hypotheticals, and depending on my mood and my mental state at the time, if I could have kept my hand to myself, because it's a high probability that you would have caught me in a moment, I'm like, the fuck did you? The fuck? First of all, sir,
I gotta leave the
He's on the phone talking about mind your business every day. Mind that business.
But if I could keep my hand to myself and not react physically, I'm leaving. I'm bouncing.
I gotta leave immediately because we arranging all the furniture and this motherfucker on Easter. You talk to me like that.
That's it.
I'm not playing these games. We too old to be playing.
I'm feisty, but I'm feisty as hell. Not all the shit on the fucking counter. I don't give a fuck.
What would you do if? What would I do?
I don't care about your hypothetical.
You don't want.
Don't bring none of your hypotheticals in here because I'm not that person. Whoever you're talking about, I'm not that person. So don't bring that.
And the hypotheticals are really how you really are, and that's how I feel. Like if you're going to tell me hypothetically, how would you react? No, nigga, that's how you really are.
That could have been something that he saw or witnessed somebody else in the room go through. Also, though.
No, I asked him.
No, I'm just saying, in the spirit of hypothetical.
You're right.
Because his sister was there. His sister was there.
Lisa watched a lot of, internet.
He did not.
He waited until everybody left each other.
Yeah, you waited. Till your sister left to pump your chest off. What if I say I'm gonna get a fucking mind your fucking business? You waited until your sister left because you know your older sister would have smacked the fuck out of you.
Sorry,
she was full of me.
Thank God you didn't call me that day because I've been like, what's the address? Because I'm inside that motherfucker.
I talked to you that day too.
I I would slap the motherfucking glasses out of his motherfucking Mario
He
ass
didn't
head.
talk to
Like,
her crazy. He proposed the hypothetical.
The hypothetical
Everybody
was not
calm
broken
the fuck down.
I
He
mean,
didn't say, bitch, that's how I talk to my bitches. He said. He didn't say that.
The
Y'all gotta
hypothetical
calm down. See, this is why men don't believe that women can handle shit because y'all get too emotionally reactive.
I couldn't handle it. I'd be like, all right,
Calm
fine.
down.
Have a nice
Sometimes
day.
it's a chess move.
That's
You feel me?
why I told him.
Like I said, you got to
feminine.
be able to catch me because if I'm already in a heightened state and then you try to play with me, there's a high probability that I'm
Yeah.
gonna punch you in the throat.
Yeah, right.
However, comma,
Yep.
if I'm in a settled state,
Yeah.
then no, I'm leaving. I can show you better than
Then
I
I
can
can
tell you.
yeah, I'm out.
I'm dipping because at this point, we've reached a point where you obviously did not understand whom I was. And before I have to put you in a position to be
To find
harmed,
out, fuck around and find out.
to be hurt
Let me
for
leave.
or missing, I'm going
That's the fuck
to
around
remove
and find out
myself.
part.
Because what happens after this is not fair.
Facts.
What happens after this moment is not fair.
What happens when I tell the judge what happened is not going to be
There will
fair.
be no
There will
judge.
be no judge.
If it's me, there will be no judge.
There will be no judge.
I
no
promise
jury.
you, there will be no. It will not, but it won't be fair.
Facts.
It won't. I'll be a monster at that point. Like you ain't have to do all
Yeah, I
that.
can't.
Who decides that?
He
Outrageous.
lost one of the real ones.
And it ain't like somebody gonna know that the situation happening.
Yeah.
I mean, hypothetically, of course.
Yeah, hypothetically.
Don't think I won't call his ass to come out and pay for drinks.
Please
too.
don't.
I sure will.
I'm crying.
Come
No,
back.
not
So-
around me. Cause you know I'm your best friend and I got your fucking back.
I know.
So if I see that nigga
True, as
and
far
I'm
as
acting
people
the
paying
same way I
for
was
shit.
acting with him, I'm like, what's up, nigga? How you doing?
What's up?
What's up,
Do you
nigga?
guys have anything else to give on the him versus her pen situation?
Yes, I do.
She's obviously you do.
So, in conclusion, I will say this.
In conclusion,
if you're interested in the woman to the point where beyond sex is the goal, pay for the goddamn date. Or 2 or 3, at least a minimum
So,
of the first 3.
when you're
If
talking,
you don't care and you just want to fuck, let that shit be.
Say
known.
that.
Please say that because we're mature enough. We're living in reality too. Shit is so fucking real out here. Just lay it on the table. You never know. You might meet the right woman to be like, you know what? I'm just looking for a side nigga and a fuck too. I'm just looking for a meal and some sex too. I'm just looking for a shot and that's it. Like, just be real. And guess what? You're going to find a woman that's going to be just as real as you need her to be.
so what? Because you touched on it, but then we also touched on it when we were talking about Carlisa's husband. Is that when somebody really cares about you and they fuck with you, that money or whatever they're doing
It's not gonna
is
matter.
nothing. It's nothing to them.
It's not. It's
It's
He used to be
conversation.
stressed out if he couldn't do something for me because I'm a ooh type of person. Ooh, I want that. Ooh, I want this. Ooh, I want that. Ooh, you know what I want? I want to. I was looking at and I seen a and he would. I would get it. And sometimes I would laugh like I was just point. I didn't really need 3 squishables. I
Right.
just thought that was cute. You know, but you know what I mean. But that's who he was, and he would literally, if he couldn't, like, because he had an amount that our accounts couldn't be below. We had 7 accounts, so our accounts couldn't be below certain amounts, right? The business account had to stay a certain place. The fund account had to stay a certain. Our bank accounts had to stay certain things. You know what I'm saying? We have multiple because we was always moving money around trying to beat the. We played a shell game with the money, but he would be, you know, it would stress him out. So if I'm like, oh man, I want a pair of earrings with my name in it. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna buy no bullshit name earrings. You gotta go by the top of the line.
Or the 2T jewelry.
Yeah, man. And so now he's broken
He
down.
going to Clears. He going to Jacobs.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
2T's
Jerry.
jewelers down in town.
Yep.
K's in there.
Trash. Where the
Yeah,
trash? Where the fucking money?
Unapologetically though.
Yeah.
So that was the type of person that he was. And as far as like shut the fuck up, my mother never raised his voice at me.
So like I said,
He
like
take a deep ass breath for like.
so. Oh, you name
Derek
dropping.
did not die.
You name dropping.
His last name died.
Derek did die.
They're died, not the die. God, take the die out of the goddamn.
Wait,
but
you almost got my heart.
dealing with somebody who truly has your back puts you in a different state of
Facts.
femininity. Like
It
I
so,
was like,
but
femininity.
it raises the bar, but it
Bars
also like
so
as
high.
a female, you also have to learn how to scale back on the independence and being like, I got it. Like I mean, it happened to me where I ain't really have it, but I was gonna make a shake and move, and
Facts.
somebody was like, I got it. Here you go. Here you go.
You know what your next topics to be, and I'm gonna say it on this goddamn podcast. We are facing inflation. We'll say that. I'm not gonna say in recession or all that, but currently inflation to the point where should it be economically sound for a single woman and or a woman who is unmarried to have more than one? Because guys have been doing it for years.
Have more than one what?
Fella.
Financial
Fella.
support. I'm not going to even say fella because you can find
Nick Fella. Fella-ish.
you can find a sponsor. You can find a sponsor
A man or
and
somebody man-ish.
you can find a sponsor and not give them no cooter. You can find a sponsor
It's not.
and not have
It's
to.
not common. Sugar daddies want sugar these days.
And they do.
Mr. Earl wants some coochie. Okay, they came out with the Viagra's and the honey packs and the extends and the this and the that and
But see-
the
when
mangas
When
and
they get to that, you just get another one.
nah. See, you ain't been sued enough in the show.
I ain't been sued.
You ain't been sued. You ain't been sued enough for this
I
show.
never went to court.
Oh, baby, I done sat in some courtrooms.
When we talk sugar daddies, we gotta
By
look
the
at
way, I'm sorry, Earl. Yes, the money that you gave me did go to the down payment on my house because she just
Mr.
said
Earl
out the
wants
door, and I just want to make sure she wasn't talking about you.
whoa.
Dion Brooks
Damn.
was the funniest. He used to do. You know, Dion Brooks is. He's a comedian, and he okay. Well, this is comedian. If you look him up on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, his name is Dion Brooks. He used to do these skits called. Is it Mr. Charles, Mr. James?
Mr. Charles, what you mean?
No, Mr. James.
Is Mr. James?
Oh, Mr. James. And so Mr. James was the sugar daddy, okay? He was the sugar daddy. He would come around. He played, obviously, both characters. And he'd be like, yo, you got to come over here and do something. And she'd be like, oh, Mr. James, I don't think I want to something. That pussy scared. You're like, it gotta be. I done paid your rent. I done did this, I done did that. You know what I'm saying? You come over here and do a little fucking. This is Uncle Bitch, just a little fucking, little second, little something. You know what I'm saying? And then you won't get your rent paid. You don't get that bill. You want to get new shoes, did
I've
you?
never had to.
So I'm saying more often than not, I run a joke. I was working a corporate job, and then that came up like about a sugar daddy. I said, I don't know, goddamn sugar. Sugar daddy really want some sugar these days.
Look, they need a sugar daddy.
When you said you're looking for a sugar daddy,
I was joking though.
I'm about to say because like
Don't be joking. It's not
a sugar daddy to you is like, listen,
30s, 40s, 50s.
that's our age, and we telling you these men out
I
here.
did have a sugar
And
daddy.
them motherfuckers really want to be fucking.
They do.
30, 40, 50. They're
That's
fucking.
what you want, baby girl. Don't
They're fucking.
I
Definitely is.
ruined the shit when I had that shit because I had it really, really good. And he told me not to do a sleep study. Mind you, that shit is $1,000. Like I'm doing a sleep study for $1,000. Who wouldn't, right? He called me, FaceTime me. He's like, "Hey babe, what you doing?" I'm like, he's like, "Why is there wires on your head? Why is there wires on your face?"
You did a sleep study.
I said, "I'm not a sleep study." I was like, "You wasn't gonna give me $1,000. You only gave me $300."
You ain't know if he was going to give you that $1,000.
No.
He wanted to stand on the word.
I told him, I said, "Hey, babe, I'm doing a sleep study. It's $1,000. I'm gonna do it. X, Y, and Z." He was like, "I gave you $300, so you don't have to do the sleeping study."
You was 700 show.
I mean, something.
That 700 could have
Mama
came
need
once you said what you ain't do. the
And
sleep
now
study.
I'm 1,300 to the good. But where you fucked up at?
You shouldn't even answer.
Looked your gift horse in the mouth. You see, you fucked up.
You shouldn't even answer your phone. You should have been like, "Babe, I was asleep," and that would have been the truth. Low key.
But I wasn't thinking. I wasn't really thinking, but I was like, oh shit, and I never heard about him since then.
And I want to say
I'm
this
He was mad at you because you was out here being a lab rat. He
I
ain't like
mean, we
that.
ain't like that at all.
we are being recorded, so I just want to put it out there. Like, I'm not a gold digger. I'm not looking at people's pockets. But God damn
And
it,
you're having a hard time to speak now after the sugar daddy.
right with a Mickey D check. I'm sorry, you're at least.
First of all, everybody that work at McDonald's ain't broke.
No, I'm talking about.
I have a very good friend that was like a GM for McDonald's. He made
I'm talking about
excellent
You
money.
know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about the frontliner, cashier, same job as my daughter got.
They getting 20 an hour in Cali now. The front line workers getting 20.
I just need
They getting 20 now.
just match me.
They getting 20.
Just match me a
Just
nigga
match
who's
me.
gonna
Just match
love
me. You gotta be within 5G.
No knock his hustle, because I met my husband at the gas station. Feel me? My husband was working at the gas station. Now, if I would have been bougie enough to be like, I think no nigga work at the gas station, I'd have missed out on what he was doing out before, during, and after the gas station.
Yeah.
You see, that wasn't who he was. That didn't define his pockets.
It's
His pockets
rare.
was wow.
It's rare. You baby, you are blessed.
So what I
And was.
what I
It is and still is to have that experience.
What I think that the situation is that kind of differs in that is your husband actually pursued you. He didn't give a fuck about that gas station. He didn't give a fuck about none of that. He was like, you know what, you my
He
girl.
said, I'm
I was
gonna
like,
impress you
motherfucker,
however I got
So
to impress you.
when you have somebody that's like, you know what, you my girl. These niggas can think whatever they want, but you my girl. They're going to give. It's going to be their last dime. They're going to try to make sure that you're happy.
Yeah.
So
All I'm saying is don't knock the front line work. Why? Because that lets you know that they're not ashamed or afraid to get out there and get it.
Now-
right? So today is
Right.
the fries.
Right.
Tomorrow is transport at the
It's
hospital.
washing the lettuce.
Next, no, I'm just saying that today is McDonald's. With you, who knows where he can reach? With somebody like you behind him. Today is McDonald's. Tomorrow is UPMC.
Now,
the
I
next
would-
day, he owning box trucks and making over 6 figures a month. I got a friend make
I
6
will
figures
say-
a
I
month
will
with
say
box
this.
trucks.
I will
6
say
of them shits a month. Do you know what that translates
I have
to?
upgraded too many men in my life and accepted exactly that philosophy that now I no longer want to accept it. So that's probably why my mentality is that way, because I have accepted whoever they were, at whatever stage they were, in whatever financial situation they were. I accepted them if they accepted me. If they liked me, I liked them. If they pursued me, da da da. And I accepted that way. But it's like at the end of the day, I always ended up being the one to cultivate them into a better position, and then they leave. So no, I'm sorry.
but that goes back to the being with someone who really wants to be with you. If you're with someone who really wants to be with you, it don't matter what gutter you take them out of to build them up into. They legit
They really wanted to be with
want to
me
be
until
with
they
you.
realized, oh damn, she got me.
Then they didn't really want to be with you.
Oh, now I can pull this kind of girl. Oh, I don't need her no more because she's upgraded me. And now I think I can get this kind of girl. And then what happens is they try to get those kind of girl and they circle back around to me. Oh, you was the best woman I ever had. Well, continue to have that exact sentence ever had and keep it pushing.
What?
I'm pretty tapped out with this conversation.
We didn't tap in.
Pretty tapped out.
Miss Angel,
You got anything
Yes.
coming up? Anything?
you got anything coming up you want the people to know about, check into, look you up for?
I do taxes, and it's tax season. Holla at your girl. International business, small business, not big business. Thank you. Yeah, I hook you up.
I mean, the Lala called you.
Yeah, I might have to
I said,
call her.
who, me?
I might have to call her myself. Like, hey,
Jackson,
hey,
you and I
Jackson,
don't know what you want
taxes.
me to do.
Taxes.
I do individual, small business, and out of town, out of country taxes. I don't do corporations, S corps, or
Queen Bree.
I just do massages.
I'm just saying.
How do people go get in touch with you again, Miss Bree?
They can.
Tell them out. So if you need to rub
Give me a
down.
massage, whatever. Hit me.
Oh, they ain't free, man. We get
Oh, and it's
involved.
$65 for an
Not
hour.
funny business.
You know, we'll
Nah,
promote
but
none of
I
that.
charge $65 for an hour. If you want 2 hours, it's $75, and there's no happy ending. Sorry, honey.
You heard that.
You
Cheers.
heard that. You heard that one.
Cheers to that.
I'll be trying to, you know what I'm saying?
That only happy ending is in her pockets.
What you got going on?
You already know the answer
See,
to
my
that.
best friend knows me so well. Period, sis.
And I got going on. When it's all said and done, and I'm allowed to, I will scream it from the rooftops.
You know that's right.
Yeah.
As far as what I got going on,
I'm gonna need you to not have to scroll 98 pages to get your own information.
I'm gonna need you to listen to your friend and not
Listen.
scroll.
Yo, what do I got going on? Like, why don't you have that somewhere that is immediately accessible?
I do, but I don't.
Unacceptable.
You got to screenshot it and then screenshot it again.
So I got there's an event tomorrow in Pittsburgh with Day Day performing afterwards. So that's tomorrow. I believe it starts at 9. Ladies get into for free till 10. So it's at the Insomnia Music Room, 810 Brookline Boulevard. Yeah, a couple little things going on that I like my co-host really can't speak on until they're in fruition. But our next episode, in our next episode, we'll be talking about the list. So I'm not sure if you all would remember, like when those lists were going around, like where a female wouldn't go on the first date at.
We're not to accept the female's attitude.
Yeah, like those,
All
like
those lists.
all
that
those
is
lists,
50 plus
yeah.
places, 50 plus attitudes. I feel
like the red flag list, all those things. We'll be discussing those and kind of how they resonated with people and how they felt about them. If you have any topics that you want to see on the show, reach out to us through social media sites, or if you know how to get in contact with us personally, definitely reach out to us. But I think that's pretty much it. I ain't got you.
See y'all next Thursday.
See y'all next Thursday, and here at the Social Flex, we always want to remind you to be blessed and a blessing.
All right.